I'm back. So we just went over the Copic ink kit, just sort of telling you guys what was in it and why it's awesome. So I wanted to give you sort of a walkthrough of what's in my ink kit. And in order to do that, I just kind of need to explain that what I keep in here isn't, not everything came with the kit. I feel like I need to tell you guys that, so this way you're not getting your hopes up and then you cuss me out or something. So, again, I went over what was in the kit in the last vlog. You can go take a look at it. But it came with, I think, either 3 or 4 of the SP multiliners. And the SP multiliners are the ones that come in the aluminum tube. So they're an aluminum pen. They are fantastic. They're nice and sturdy. Zoe gets her hands on these, starts biting on them. Okay, she's not going to do it now, but she will if she finds it on the floor. Anyway. So what's really cool about these is, like everything with Copic, it has replaceable parts. It's like the best boyfriend ever. You know, non-existent one. Where did you go? My nibby. So, I don't know if this video got deleted, but yeah, I use these to replace my nibs. Why? Because it's cheaper than the Copic tweezers. But all you have to do is come up here and you grip it and you pull it out. And that's your pen tip, your pen nib. But if I had a replacement, I would have put it in and it would have been white, and then you just sort of hold it like this for like 30 seconds to a minute and inks in it. Now, this is a 0.1. This comes with the kit. It is super, super micro fine. This is along a... Shoot, where are you? Oh, this is along a 005. The 005 by Pigma Micron, the Sakura pens. I know a lot of comic artists and a lot of web artists love the Sakura pens. The only reason why they do is because they haven't been introduced to this, or they've used this for so long, this is another part of their hand, and therefore they can't function without it. My friend Jamie Horton, who's an artist, I'm trying to convince him to buy himself the inking kit from Copic, and I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm trying, so maybe Jamie will come over sometime and, use my Copics and see if he likes them. So, Jamie, you hear me? Anyway, so it came with the 0.1, the 0.3, and the 0.5. Yeah, okay, I have this right. It came with the 0.1, the 0.3, the 0.5, and then the BS, which it's the brush small, or the small brush. It's a nice, super good little brushy brush. I loves it. And it lays it down nice and black, same as the Copics, the actual markers. Now, with my kit, which, again, 0.1, 0.3, 0.5, and BS. I've added, there's actually another little slot, as you can see, so you can add another pen if you want, which I did do. And then there's a little hideaway one over here, so you can add another pen. I recommend adding pens and not markers, because if you add a marker, you're going to stretch it out, and then it just doesn't work so well. But I added the 0.7, because I wind up going over and, as you can see on our glove, I go over and I do a thicker line after I do a very thin line, because it just winds up looking a little bit more cartoony. So I have a 0.7 in my kit, which clearly is much thicker than the 0.1. And that's kind of my inking kit. And what's really cool about these, and why I brought this out to show you, is because I knew I could compare side by side. Like I said in the last video, there are 2 types of Copic liner pen. Do not get confused, because that's how I ended up with these. I thought that the SP multiliner was the same as the regular Copic multiliner. I didn't know how wrong I was. Okay, so here's my lovely SP and its shiny aluminum tube, where I can pull out the ink, replace the ink with the replacer ink in my kit, or I can purchase it separately, depending on what I need. Pop it back in. Pen's ready to go. Nib also can be replaced, including the brush tip. A lot of people don't realize that the brush tips can be replaced. They can. They're actually kind of the easiest ones to replace. I don't know how that works, but it is. But then there's these. This is where I started. It was the Copic multiliner, as you can see, Copic multiliner. This is a 1. This is my only problem with the SPs. They don't have a 1. Because the 1 is even thicker than my 7. And I do like using a 1, particularly if I'm doing a quick sketch. I just think it looks kind of cute and cool and whatever. But anyway. The difference between the SP and these, aside from just the aluminum tube. See how the back's different? I forget my hair is dark. I can't replace the ink in here. Once the ink has been spent from this, it's done. You pitch it, buy a new one. These cost the same as the SP multiliner on dickblick.com. Therefore, while these are great if they do not offer the SP multiliner in the size you want, for example, my 0.1, my 1 point, which I love. And then the other one that they offer, which I can't find, and that irks me. Oh, no, there it is. It's hidden in my cup. That they offer in the regular multiliner is a medium brush. I mean, look at that behemoth! So this is almost the same as using actual dip brush and ink. I have a friend of mine who's an amazing artist, and you guys have seen him work on some of my stuff. He has done collabs with me, and his name is Enrique Savoy Jr., or Zeke, and Zeke's ink work is beyond compare. He's probably one of the best inkers that I know, and I know a lot of inkers because I used to want to be one, and then I realized how much of a pain in the ass it is, and you never get any glory, so screw that. I'm kidding. I'm just not that good. So Zeke inked this Birds of Prey shot for me. I did the pencils. I laid down the pencils actually at a signing he and I did together. He was bored, so I gave it to him, and he inked it. And you see what I mean again, where I said that French blue is used on almost anybody who wears black in the DCAU. The real exception is Huntress, because we just do everything for her with purple, because it's Huntress. So that's what we do. Anyway, so Zeke inked this, and how he does it is he uses an actual fine art brush, like legit painting Picasso brush, and he dips from the bottle and a thing of water. Like, it's psycho to watch Zeke do it, because I would not have the patience to do it. My hand would shake and I'd screw it up. Which is why I'm coming to my next product. So Copics are alcohol-based, which means they're not always compatible with everything else. Which means sometimes you make a boo-boo. And it's very hard to fix a boo-boo on a piece of art you worked on for 5 hours. So, if you tune into my next video, you're going to see me talk about different corrective methods and things that I've heard. Again, any feedback you can send to me at juli@wickedlittlestudios.com. And if you have any ideas on anything that I've reviewed, or you want me to go over something, or you've got questions, just send me a line. And I'll see you there, and I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.